Hello, welcome to Sports This Morning. I'm Austin Okonakpan.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salam. This is what the show looks like today. Yesterday, the new coach of the Super Falcons released the list of the team that will take on France in an international friendly. Surprise, surprise, Austin. Yeah. There was no space for Asisat Oshoala, Nigeria's best player, African Women's Player of the Year. That's a bit of a surprise.
Well, a bit of a surprise, but she's been tested. They know her quality.
No,
yes,
no way.
Tested in her quality.
No.
And he's just trying to see other players.
Which other players?
Would you like the fact that Courtney Dike is back in the team?
Yeah, I like that. I like that fact. But come on, we'll talk more about this on the show.
We'll talk more about it. Always getting us talking. Also, on the show this morning, we'll continue our look at the Miami Open. Yes, some themes are okay. This is the fight that everyone has been waiting for, but it seems it might not just happen. Tayo, we're hearing that our promoters are returning, are going to have refunds for tickets already, but this was a rematch the world would have loved to see.
Austin, but
that doping scandal we talked about the other day, that's not allowed, might just ruin everything.
It's not good at all. This one was supposed to go down on March the 5th, but as it's looking right now, it might not happen because you all remember that Canelo Alvarez tested positive for a banned substance, and it looks like the guys in charge, that's the Nevada State Athletic Commission, are taking this really, really seriously. They have filed a formal complaint against Canelo Alvarez, and as a result of that, it's looking very unlikely that we're going to see the rematch between Gennady Golovkin and Saul Canelo Alvarez. Oh, what a big shame that would be, Austin.
Big shame, Tayo. I mean, first fight got us really talking.
Yeah, controversial.
And, yeah, you know, and we said, okay, let's split decision. Let's see what they can give us in a rematch. Yeah. And then this doping scandal came up.
Too bad. We'll continue to monitor that situation and we'll see how it pans out. Let's move on the show now. We're talking about this one. This one, there's no doubts whatsoever. There's just one day to go to Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker squaring up against each other in Cardiff. One day to go today. They're going to get on the scales, and we'll see what they weigh for this particular fight. And I cannot wait. I'm champing at the bits right now to see these two guys, two unbeaten heavyweight boxers, go up against each other.
Wow. Wow, and then the days were just running fast, you know. The moment we got into the fight week, this just started going, you know. They could bring on the fight. It's going to be a very interesting fight, Tayo. It's going to blow up the heavyweight category one more time, get everybody talking about the category, particularly any of these guys that will emerge victorious on the night. But everyone that loves quick boxing, fast boxing, techniques. When you look at the tail on the tape, it's looking like it's going to go to Anthony Joshua.
We'll see about that later on. We'll find out about that on Saturday, definitely. We're still going to do a final build-up to that particular matchup later on the show as well, too. But before we get to that, let's do some NBA. Let's play some basketball on the show. We're getting ever closer to the postseason. The playoffs just around the corner, just a few regular season games to go, and some results to talk about this morning. Well, we'll start with a particular match involving a Nigerian, Victor Oladipo, playing for the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers are going to the playoffs already, so no pressure whatsoever. They took on the Sacramento Kings, and they won that one 106-103. Victor Oladipo scoring 13 of his 24 points in the fourth quarter. 13 points of his 24 in the fourth quarter. That's when you're clutch, when your team needs you to step up. You do that.
That's why you say, if you're not talking about Isaiah Thomas, talk about me. Because that's actually where you decide games.
Missed the fourth quarter.
That's what it is.
Right. Yeah. So good one for the Pacers and Victor Oladipo. Elsewhere, the Wizards, Austin, your team, and Sonny Young's team, they faced off against the Pistons. Not a good outcome for them. They lost 92-103 against Detroit. Andre Drummond scoring 24 points and pulling down 23 rebounds. I mean, how's Young and Sonny, like, how's it feeling about the Wizards? They'll make the playoffs, but they've not been convincing.
They've not been convincing, Tayo. And you see, yesterday I was trying to mix them up with the Warriors. Yeah. They don't have injuries. You expect the same guys that were on fire last season that took them to the playoffs to still, champ the bid, but they're not just doing that this season.
They're not doing that. We'll see. Let's continue to see how they perform going into the playoffs. We also saw action between the Bulls and the Heat. Miami winning that one 103-92. The Thunder and the Spurs faced off, and was the Spurs winning 103-99. LaMarcus Aldridge scoring 25 points and grabbing 11 rebounds. And last but not the least, the Bucks and the Warriors, your Warriors as well too. They cannot keep losing at the moment. Austin, they lost against Milwaukee, 116-107, despite the fact that Kevin Durant returned from injury. It wasn't enough to stop them from losing. Was actually ejected in the second quarter in that particular game. The Warriors have lost 3 in a row now, 7-10. They're not looking good at all.
Long road for them.
Long road for them. But in this particular matchup, Giannis Antetokounmpo showed up big time. Scored 32 points for Milwaukee, grabbed 4 rebounds and recorded 5 assists. And in the absence of Steph Curry, Quentin Cook stepped up for the Warriors, scored 30 points, 4 rebounds and 5 assists. Not good enough for his team to win.
So sadly, the only excuse the Warriors will still be saying is
no
top players are not top players. But no, it's the Golden State Warriors. It's the team that we talked about for about 3 consecutive seasons. They were dominant, giving us the best basketball.
Absolutely.
But now they should be a traditional winning team. Not the way they're going down.
But when you're losing all those players, I mean, when those guys are missing, that's like taking the best players out of your team. They're bound to struggle. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson not being in the lineup, they're massive miss. So no doubt about it. We'll see if those guys can return for the playoffs and give the Warriors the necessary boost.